I'm just going to give you a short tutorial about what are things on my Triumph 955i Sprint ST. Might seem a bit basic, but some people know about things on bikes and some people don't. Just going to basically show you how to unlock the seat. You use the ignition key to unlock the seat. The seat location is just behind where it says 955i. You pop the key in, turn it, and that lifts up the seat. The seat then comes away cleanly, popping the seat somewhere safe, and there we have it. Inside here you have the battery compartment, and you also have the original toolkit which came with the bike, which is located in here. Inside the toolkit you can see that we have here some basic tools. We have the spanner that adjusts the chain at the back. If you haven't got one, I don't think they're very dear to buy, but it's an important tool to have in your kit because that adjusts the chain and it adjusts it on a cam on the back wheel. So that's an important thing to have. Just going through the basic operation of the bike. Probably places you want to oil. On here you've got the seat lock mechanism. Worth putting a bit of WD-40 on there, but not over so. Just a little bit. There you've got all the fixings and fastenings for the bolts for the fairing. Coming back up further to the bike, you can take your key out now. Got your ignition key, which also doubles for the petrol cap, which is here. That just slots in and opens. Ignition, just slot it in. Don't push it in too hard, it just slots in quite nicely. Turn it to the right and that puts your ignition on. Turn it off, I shan't start the bike because there's no need to at this particular time. On here you got your clutch, which you just plus in, which is fully adjustable on this point here. On the other side you've got your accelerator and your brake lever, again, which is fully adjustable. On this side on the controls you've got the indication, you've got your horn, your lights and your hazard warning light. On here you've got your start button. Click it down once to start the bike and press start. The bike will then fire up. Don't be tempted to stop the bike using your ignition key because the bike goes through a cycle of shutdown when the bike is shutting off. So always use your kill switch on your handlebar, which is located just there. Press it once up and the engine will stop. Like I've said, don't be tempted to use your ignition to shut the bike down. Always use your kill switch. On here you've got your light operation switch, which is high beam, low beam, just located just there. Again you've got your brake lever, which is fully adjustable. On the top here you've got your reservoir for your brakes. Coming up to the instrument panel onto the bike, to the right you've got the speedometer, which is located just there. And to the right of that you've got your rev counter, which is located just there. At the top, on the right of that you've got the fuel gauge and you've got the temperature gauge located just there. All of these are fairly important items, as you well know. On the top here you've got your engine management light, which tells you if there's an issue. The next one to that is your petrol warning gauge. You've got your neutral indicator. There you've got your high beam, and there you've got your oil warning light. All of these, your engine light and your oil warning light, will go out once the bike's started. If they don't, then you've got a problem. To the right of that you've got your indicator lights to tell you which way your indicator's on. Coming round to the front of the bike, it's fairly self-explanatory. There's nothing really too much to look at here. Obviously you got your front wheel with you've got your brake discs either side of that. Not much to do there. If you're having it serviced yourself, then obviously you need to take them out and strip them down. Coming around to the other side of the bike, on here again, this might seem a bit obvious, but Some people may know it, some people may not. Just down here you've got where you fill up the oil. That just unscrews. There's no oil dipstick on here. There is an oil gauge at the bottom, which is like a little mirror, which you look through, a little window that you look through. That just screws back on. If I go a bit further down onto the bike, I'll show you where that is, which is just located down here, which is just there. It's a little window that indicates the level of the oil. Coming to the back of the bike, you've got the rear brake operation. Obviously press it once and you've got the brake. Unlike the VFR 800, these brakes are not linked. The VFRs and most Hondas, they have linked brakes. These do not. You press the back brake and it doesn't operate the front brake, and vice versa. In here, in the back wheel, you've got the brake, the single-sided swing arm, which was taken off the RS model of this. And other various models have the single-sided swing arm with the brake located inside the centre, which all comes away in one unit, which is located just here. When this bolt is undone, the whole swing arm comes out and the whole bike can be then repaired on if necessary, or if you need to do the back disc as necessary. And that is about it really. Just a basic operation and a walk round of the bike of the Triumph Sprint 955i. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and it's been useful for everybody to see the basic operation of this bike. That's it really. Thank you and goodbye.